Wait,
You know, you're saying all of this on live.
it's not. It's down.
I wanted my lunch.
No, it's not, nothing's down right now.
If you go to a
Kimberly. It's
coffee
that they
shop
didn't
that
connect
has
the laptop
pear
yet.
syrup, get chai with pear syrup.
Chai with pear syrup.
Pear is aggressive.
It tastes like Christmas. Pear syrup.
You know what tastes like Christmas? Have you ever had horchata?
I have.
Horchata tastes like
Oh, I
Christmas.
love horchata.
It literally reminds me exactly of
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. And then I got hit by my allergy.
Okay, we're back. Alrighty. So first off, land recognition statement. Student government acknowledges that we live, work, and learn in the homeland of the Dakota people, whose language frames our institution's name, Minnesota State University Mankato. With that, I move on to roll call. Senator Aubert. Here. Senator Hyber.
Here.
Senator Kabade. Senator Vaughn.
Here.
Senator Dietrich.
You betcha.
Senator Olson.
Present.
Senator Reyes.
Here.
Senator Wynn.
Here.
Senator Woodward.
Here.
Senator Zelmer.
Partially.
Senator Cummings.
Present.
Senator Hillica. Senator Angoli.
Here.
Senator Willie. Senator Belschner.
Here.
Senator Stokes.
Here.
Senator Hillstead. Senator Alvarez Reyes.
Here.
Senator Conlon. Senator Beckerman. Senator Liu.
Here.
Senator Ray.
Here.
Senator Wickersham.
Here for now.
Senator Cohen.
Present.
And Vice President Copley.
Present.
Alrighty, moving on, we have nothing in the approval of the consent agenda, so it immediately passes. With that, we move into our presentation from the Elections Commission. You can go up to the front.
Wait.
Point of order.
Yes.
Point of order. You asked for no amendments to the consent agenda.
Oh, do we have any amendments to the consent agenda?
Yes.
We do, I'm very
to
sorry.
Adjourn at 5 p.m. today.
Yes.
Second.
Alright, do we have any dissents? Seeing none, we will automatically adjourn at 5. Moving on, to our presentation.
Okay. Thank everyone for a fun election season and technology issues. Thanks for bearing with us. It was a very interesting time. So just for the time's sake, I will announce the president, vice president results with the vote count, and then the rest of them, I'll just go over the senator-elects along with any vacancies. So first, the president, vice president, Chase Hyber and Kay Pavek carried the election with a vote from 505 to 304. So congrats, Senator Hyber, now President-elect Hyber. That was really good. Okay, the rest of them. So the senator for College Allied Health and Nursing, we have all these are senator-elects: Brady Miles, Lilith Albert, Julia Sharp, and Rico Laogi. And then going to College of Business, we have Andrew Salbash, and we have a vacant seat for College of Business going into the 94th Student Government. College of Education, the winner was Nicholas Olson for the 1 seat. Or Senator College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Serene Liu, Andrew Hipsher, and Anahi Zuninga all carried their election. The CSET senator-elects, we have Katie Menenche Diamande, Rejoice Andukuchulu, and now with a succession from Brent Dahmer, the 3rd seat will be filled by Pablo Alvarez Reyes. Senator of College of Graduate Studies, we did not have anybody running, so sad. If you know people for the 2 vacancies going into the 94th, let them know. At large, we have Junius Boza and Ashton Morris as our 2 candidates for the at-large senators. Off campus, we have Charles Hillstead, Kate Hindle, Calissa Willie, Lydia Barrows, Zhejiang, is that Irish? I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher it. Marie Emanuela Amarna, Ben Wilkins, and Isaac Stokes. For Res Life, we have Noah Rickersham, Sam Burns, and Nola Ray. Charles Hillstead was a write-in with enough votes to technically get the seat. They're not here, but respond to my email. For the Athletic Fee Advisory Commission, we have Nola Ray and Davis Jensen was a write-in. Again, Davis Jensen, barring acceptance, will be on the board. For CSU Board, Julia Asamoah and Andrew Salbash. For Newspaper Board, we have Andrew Salbash and Davis Jensen once again was written in. We have 2 vacancies for the Newspaper Board. The Student Allocations Committee, we have Julia Asamoah, Andrew Salbash, and Nola Ray with 1 vacancy for the Student Allocations Committee. And finally, the Student Health Services Fee Advisory Committee, we have Andrew Salbash, and we have another vacancy for that. So with no runoff election happening, that is the end of election season. We hope to see you all at inauguration next week, and congrats to everyone who was elected.
Alrighty, do we have any questions? Yes, go ahead.
If anybody has any posters around campus, we ask you to help take those down. I think it's supposed to be 24 or 48 hours, something like that, so it'd be helpful. Thank you.
Do we have any other questions? All right, seeing none, we will move on into our open forum. Do we have anybody for open forum? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to Dean of the Day. If you're here, please step up to the podium.
Okay, today's Dean of the Day, Dean Sung Bak at the College of Business. I have a few updates and one clarification for you. Number one, we had a few events within 2 weeks. The first, we hosted at the Maverick Innovation Gateway the Business After Hour, which is one of the GMG's, the local initiative. We hosted that event, the Maverick Innovation Gateway. We had a great success in terms of turnout. We had about 160, 170 people come along and networking each other at the Gateway. It was good success. And our next one was very next day. We had a Million Cup. As usual, we hosted every month in the Gateway on the College of Business. This event was special because our 4 student team presented at the Millions Cup. So they had a good comment from the community people. And in terms of some suggestion and some do's and don'ts, all the student team got good lessons learned from there. The next one is we have incoming few events coming out from the college. First one is our 7+2 delegation of students gonna have a field trip to the Christian farm to see some animal and some other field lessons from there. And the Megan is one of the delegates, and also she's the actual leader for that group, representing Hensi program. Other one in the same day, this Friday, we have the second financial literacy conference housed at here in the CSU. Thank you, Mark, for the allocating those proper rooms, which is about financial literacy education. All of us as a college students, audience and the participant, at the same time, we extend the invitation to the local high school and high school student teachers as well. We have the plenary event, and also we have breakout sessions to talk about a lot of different subsections of financial management. Last year was kind of also partnership with Junior Achievement Notes. Those teams gonna closely work with the College of Business teams to host the second event this year. Another one is end of this month, we're gonna have a third college-wide honor banquet. We are selected faculties and staff that selected 8 outstanding student of the year. We're gonna celebrate their achievement all together. And that's the last update in terms of college-wide event. And I have one more clarification because I hear from you a few years and there regarding that since we are going into this semester and summer. What is that is, we have 4 departments: finance is one, accounting and B-law, and management and entrepreneurship, and marketing international business currently. But we work on this, the restructuring for last 1.5 years. Finally, all through the process that we were asked to merge the finance and accounting together. Okay, so probably you never really noticed that, and you never care about it. However, some question raised from you because I'm finance major. Now you merge my department to accounting. What about my finance degree? Is going to be different degree? Absolutely not. Okay, this one I want to make sure that finance and accounting department merge, meaning administrative merge, not degree-wise. Those independent degree will be there. I give you example. Until now, there is the marketing and international business department housed 2 degree, marketing and international business, just like that. Your degree going to be intact and completely maintain its independence. So you don't have anything worry about in terms of your curriculum, degree, anything like that related to academic matter. Make sense? So if you, the fellow student concerning about that one, you can explain as a student representative. If they have any concern, please just have them go to speak to Sun. Okay, I'm happy to speak all of you to clarify as needed. Okay, that's my last clarification. And I'm open for any question if you have it.
Do we have questions? All right, seeing none. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that.
Can I just provide an explanation real quick for one of the things that Dean Bach talked about?
Absolutely.
You might have heard Dean Bach use the acronym GMG, and some of you may not be familiar with what GMG is. GMG stands for Greater Mankato Growth, and that is the local chamber of commerce for the city of Mankato and the business advocacy organization. The university is a member of GMG. And so hosting their business after hours event, that is a monthly social networking opportunity for business leaders within the community. And so to host that on our campus was kind of a big deal. And so I've been to that as an associate of GMG myself before. And so that's kind of, like I said, a big deal. And if you have questions about GMG, I'm sure the College of Business is active with that organization and would be willing to help make connections as well. So great local organization to be aware of.
So one more thing, because now, I mean, the GMG is local chamber, business chamber. At the same time, most of the cities and the region has 2 different business entities. The Chamber of Commerce is one, Local Economic Development Corporation is another. But GMG is actually combine these 2 as one unity under one roof. So it has really nice structure, very locally unique. It worked really well. So just want to clarify that. Okay. Thank you so much.
All righty. Next up, we have, sorry, I don't have the physical copy in front of me, so I have to pull it up. There we go. Okay. Next up, we have officer reports. I hand the mic off to President Colleran.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. I recognize the time, so my goal is to keep this report short. The keyword is goal, so we'll see how this goes. First off, I want to say congratulations to the candidates for success with the election. Everyone involved, I know it's been a very intense week so far. It's only Wednesday, so I just want to say congratulations to y'all for all the work that you've done, and it's like having a very active environment across MSU Mankato. Going into things that, going to the last thing that's not on my bullet points already is updates on Armstrong Hall. There are some conversations on legislative session for Armstrong Hall as the decisions for it will happen in late April. There are some conversations on the House Investment, Capital Investment Committee, and there's not too much optimistic there's not too much optimism with the bonding for Armstrong Hall, but the students are pushing really, really hard to maintain a $97 million bonding request because New Armstrong is very important. So I have written my own letter as student my president. I'm also asked a co-chair for Legislative Affairs Committee to also write a letter over to the House Committee, and it's urged as many as possible just to make sure their voice is heard, along with people they represent, their voices are heard for New Armstrong. Going on to things that are actually on my report, Students United, we've had board meeting on Monday. I had the wonderful joy of going through the tornado warning while in that board meeting. So I think I went from my office to the basement, to the basement to the office, office to basement, basement to office. So that was a really fun time while giving my board report. So that was really enjoyable. But what we got through the meeting was there's elections happening for Students United officers. Those elections will happen next Sunday. So next week I'll announce who the elected officials are for the Students United officers and go from there. And we'll also discuss like the advocacy we have for Students United as we continue our work over there. I will say that my term is ending for student government in 7 days. But when it comes to Students United, my term as a board member for Students United ends on June 30th. So there's a lot of things I can do still in my term as a board member. So if there's any kind of activity or anything you want to suggest, I still have 2 months left over there. So just let me know. I'll be happy to make that work and do that kind of advocacy. I'm across there and go with that. And finally, for wages updates, through budget summit yesterday, it was confirmed that the cabinet of the university president is considering the wage proposal that we have as a Senate, and that announcement will happen, I want to say, on May 11th during the next budget summit. So I look forward to future leadership communicating that and seeing how that request goes. It's a very strong request and very strong initiative of the 93rd Senate. I believe that's everything I have, and I'll stand for questions.
Do we have any questions? All right, seeing none, we move on to the Vice President's report.
Hi, everyone. Before I start my report, this afternoon, me and President Golden just realized a year ago today is when we were inaugurated. So it's been a year since both of us took over and ran 93rd student government. I didn't think I would be this emotional because I thought I was so ready to be done, but apparently not. So if you see me bawling my eyes out next week, just know that I'm very sad that I am leaving student government for next year. Okay, I mean, after that I graduate, so first and only year, you guys. Okay, so if you saw in Mav's report in the agenda, you saw past meeting updates and upcoming meeting. I don't have any past meeting updates because we didn't have a single meeting last week. I personally did not have a single meeting last week other than meeting with President Inch on Wednesday, and I did cover that here. For upcoming meetings, we do not have a lot, but we do have a couple of meetings here and there. We did have pre-meet and confer today, so we did set agenda for a couple of different stuff such as Armstrong, budget updates, and all of that. We will be going with, I believe, the president and vice president of 94th student government that meeting because that is after they get inaugurated next week. So that is next Thursday. The Thursday after, I believe. Yeah, 2 weeks from now. So that is that. And for our upcoming meetings, we do have, I believe, expanded cabinet and our cabinet meeting. Next week is inauguration. So if you guys, and also congratulations to those of you who got selected. I know election is a time where your mind goes in 1,000 different places. Been there, done that. So congratulations to everybody who got elected. And I do have meeting with FA as well on Monday. So that is when we will briefly touch base on the things that we have not touched base on. And then we will hand over our conversation to the upcoming student government. Other than that, I do not have any meetings actually for next week, which is amazing. That is pretty much everything. Also for award ceremony, if you guys have not sent awards that you guys want, I did get, I think, 1 or 2 awards that I really liked. Please send me. Please make sure it is an award that I can give. That goes specifically to Senator Stokes. Make sure the awards are the ones that we will be able to give, and we will have an explanation to give to the audience. I do not want to give an award that I did not personally explain because of the names of the award that I've gotten. Other than that, if you guys have award for any of these two amazing human beings sitting next to me, please send that over to me. And also, if you guys have any award for Speaker Thapa as well, please send that over to me so I can. Okay, I can hand over that award. Once again, award names, the only ones that we can give. I think that's pretty much everything.
Do we have any questions? We have one comment.
Just to add to the awards, it doesn't have to be anything serious. Like there could be there could be a joke nominations, or it could be serious, like whatever you would need to have it. Like we want to recognize the Senate, like all the amazing things, also the amazing quirks we've had across this academic year. So obviously looking forward to seeing the nominations.
Okay, comment on my own thing. Since this is my second last officer report that I'll give, which is crazy. I'm genuinely grateful to each and every one of you, and all of you have done such an amazing job this year. I will probably have an emotional speech next week, but it has been a year. It was not easy. It was very difficult, but all of you have pushed us through, and I'm really grateful to each and every one of you. I know there has been a lot of tension in the Senate as well, but that is because all of us were really dedicated, and at the end of the day, it was the Senate. So thank you so much, everybody. I hope you guys run an amazing Senate next year too, and I will be around as students. So if you guys need anything, please reach out to me, but please don't reach out to me the way you guys do this year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any comments or questions? All right, seeing none, I move on to mine. Now, you'll notice I left the officer reports blank today because I wanted to get through it. And I figure we'll do the good old speaker tradition of doing like 10 on the last day just to mess with everybody. And also because I wanted to give you guys a little bit more time. I know with the elections, it's been a chaotic week, and that's why I didn't send out the reminders. I know I said that I was considering it, and if you didn't get a reminder from me, you didn't have to get one. If you would like to, you absolutely can. But I will remind everyone here that I do need those physical copies of those senator reports, so please keep that in mind. I'm going to start emailing you guys about that, and by finals week, I'll just start emailing you every day, and I'll have it automated, and it's going to be really annoying. So I highly recommend you doing them now before I start doing that. My second thing, hold on, I have it in another chat. Inauguration is happening next week. Make sure to dress nice for that. The meeting will also be about an hour long, hopefully. I will make us stay for senator reports because they do have to happen, unfortunately, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. I don't think we've ever had a meeting go late because of those, so here's hoping. I didn't just jinx it. And then make sure that you dress nice. Think about awards, you guys. They are pretty fun. I'll give you guys a really terrible example. I spelled college wrong once on the board. And so I got an award called Superfragilistic Best Speller. And so that was my award that year as a senator. So like, you know, don't think out of the box. It's pretty funny, honestly. And I have that on my wall still because I'm very proud of that one. So other than that, if you're showing up for bowling, I have your ranch, and you have to be there. I highly recommend going. It is going to be super fun, and I can't wait to see y'all there. So I've got the ranch out for y'all. I did bring it. You can pass it around. Other than that, this is my second to last one, so I'll say the same thing that they did. Thank you so much for having this sudden adjustment where I showed up about 6 weeks ago. Yeah. And thanks for everyone's patience with all that and working through that. I think we've had some excellent run meetings, and I'm really glad that we've had such a good time so far. So if you guys have any questions or comments for me? No? Excellent. Awesome. Do we see one? Yes.
Comment real quick. I said this in the Teams chat, but just a late, sorry. When she talks about dressing nicely for next week, it's not just for the ceremony. There will be a photographer there taking professional headshots. So please be prepared, especially if you are somebody who is being sworn in next week. You will have professional headshots taken there.
All righty. Oh.
And also for the bowling today, we have already won one game. We need to win this one because we lost one. And this is my last ask from you guys as your VP. Do not disappoint me today. Do not. Right there. That's the award that you see there. I need that in our office. Good luck, everyone.
Other than that, the only other thing that I just thought of that I do have to say, just in case, I will ask for no mentions of election from here on out, if that's possible, for the next week, so we can just focus on this Senate. I think we're totally fine. I just wanted to let everybody know that we still do have stuff to focus on, and even though I know we're all excited for the next year, just keep in mind we've got some bills to pass and some bills to talk about, so we'll focus on that for now. Other than that, I saw no questions, and seeing as we have no Senate reports, unless somebody really, really wants to go. No? Okay. Then we will move on. No vacancies are closed. We'll move on into new business, which is the Min-State allocation model needs to change resolution. Would the first or second like to speak on this? I understand previous discussions were had, but I will still ask.
Well, hello again, everybody. So I'll try to make this quick. It's a very comprehensive document, so I'd highly recommend reading through it if you're able to, beforehand or after the resolutions pass. But basically the way it works is that as the revenue from this university is mostly tuition dollars and state dollars. From the state dollars, it goes through the state to the Min-State system and into universities and colleges. What takes the dollar amount from the Min-State system to the colleges and universities is the allocation model. And with the allocation model, it's built off an algorithm based on different metrics. And these metrics have not been analyzed for, I want to say, over half a decade. And because those metrics is very heavily focused towards 2-year colleges and not 4-year universities. And as we're seeing this right now, we're suffering a lot of that through the university, especially when we look at what would just be the average amount that a higher education institution would get per student. Like if you just look at the average amount, we'll be getting $21 million more dollars for the next fiscal year. That's our entire $20 million deficit erased. So it's a really, really big amount. Not just looking at how well MSU Mankato is doing as the second biggest university public university in the state, but also just like on the average. So it's a very big thing that's happening with allocation model. It's very impactful. And I want to make it very clear as my last thing here as student body president to make it clear what the Senate thinks, what the students think about the allocation model and how dysfunctional it can be for the students across the university. So that's everything I have, and I'll yield to my second and then questions.
Second? Does the second have anything they'd like to say?
I think Andrew hit it on the head, so I will yield back.
All right. Do we have any questions? Do we have any points of discussion? Oh, my laptop froze. Hold on. There we go. All right. Yes.
Motion.
Motion.
Motion to expedite.
Motion to expedite. Do we have any seconds?
Second.
All right. We see seconds. Do we have any dissent? Okay. Seeing none, this bill is expedited into old business. That means that we can. What? Yes.
Motion to call the question.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Motion to call the question. Do we have any seconds?
Second.
Okay. Do we have any dissents? Seeing none, we put this call to question. Please please raise your placards. I'm not going to make you stand up if you are in favor of this bill.
Unanimous.
All right. Any dissents? Do we have any abstains? Okay, hold on. I'm just writing this down. This resolution has a lot of words in it. Okay, this passes with unanimous consent. Okay. Next up, we have the World Languages Resolution. Would the first or second like to speak, preferably for less than 2 minutes?
Yes, hopefully. I can try and crunch it in that time. Basically, thank you. This resolution is basically talking about how past the 200 level in the Department of Philosophy, Languages, and Cultures don't have any in-person classes. So we are asking for a push from the dean to work with our teachers to be able to push for more in-person classes past that level to hopefully help the struggling department.
Awesome. Would the second like to add anything?
No comment.
Okay. Do we have any questions? Any points of discussion? Yes.
Expedite.
Motion to expedite. Do we have a second?
Second.
Do we have any dissents? Seeing none, this bill is expedited. Moving into discussion. Do we have any points? Yes.
Call it to question.
You move to call to question. Do we have any seconds? Do we have any dissents? Seeing none, we call this bill to question. Please raise your placards if you are in favor of this bill. All right, do we have any dissents? Do we have any abstains? Okay, seeing none. This passes with unanimous consent. This mic keeps cutting out. Moving on into old business, we have the resolution for feedback and approved technology objectives for 2027. Do we have any comments? And would the first and second like to add anything first? Sorry.
No.
All right. Do we have any comments or questions?
I have just one. So the document that's pulled up right now isn't the one that was in the agenda, which had a friendly amendment go into it that at the end it said, except for all AI initiatives, and the final therefore be it resolved clause. So I would just like to make sure that this copy reflects that.
Was that sent to me? The updated version?
It's on your agenda. So this just isn't the.
Oh, okay. I thought it wasn't sent to me. Okay. Hoped I had the right one. Perfect. And that means my copy's correct. So that'll be correct when it gets through. Do we have any other points of discussion? Yes.
Motion to expedite.
Motion to expedite. Do we have a second?
Old business.
Do we have any? I was gonna say it's already an old business, but yeah, we can do it for fun. Yeah. Do we have any dissents? Great. Seeing none, this bill's expedited. Who wants to? You got another one? Yes.
Motion to call the question.
Motion to call the question. Do we have any seconds? All right. Seeing any dissents? Seeing none, please raise your placards if you are in favor of this bill.
It's the technology one, correct?
Yes. No, wait. Yes. Don't say no. I'm going to get confused. Okay. All righty. Any dissents? Any abstains? All right, seeing none, this bill passes with unanimous consent. All righty. Moving on to our resolution to dissolve unnecessary library and bookstore committees. Would the first or second like to speak on that?
Sure. I'm just gonna make this quick. This was supposed to happen a few years ago. It's finally happening. Vote yes. We're done.
Do we have anything on the second?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so what Emily said, thank you.
Great. All right, with that, do we have any questions? Any discussion points? Okay, seeing none, we move to call this into question. Please raise your placards if you are in favor of this bill. All right, is there any dissents?
Don has a point.
Yes.
This is a bylaw change, so we do need to get a count. We need to confirm that there's 18, so I would actually be sure we get the full count on that.
I did, yes. Do we have any dissents? Do we have any abstains? Excellent. Seeing none, this bylaw change passes with unanimous consent. All righty. Do we have anything for announcements? Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, my name is Isaac Stokes. The MNSU Theater Department next week, starting Wednesday, is going to be putting on a production called Disruption of a Routine. It is a improvisational long form 50-minute show. It is 9 students. I am also a part of it. It's pretty cool. I've been trained. It's directed and trained by the director of the improv workshop in Minneapolis. It's cool. You guys should go see it starting Wednesday through Saturday. Thanks.
Any other announcements? Senator Dietrich.
The Southern Minnesota Elementary Science and Engineering Fair will be on Saturday, the 25th. If anyone is interested in being a judge at that, there are 2 different time slots you can sign up for. Each of them comes with food. If you sign up for breakfast, the morning, you get breakfast. The afternoon, you get lunch. You sign up for both, you get both. So the only requirement is that you have a basic understanding of the scientific method and I can't say what my boss says, but not be mean to children. Shoot.
Senator Alvarez Reyes.
Yeah, the Mankato Women's Rugby Club is holding a fundraiser at the Buffalo Wild Wings on 301 St. Andrews Drive. If you're hungry tonight afterwards, go eat there. Support the Mankato Women's Rugby Club. They need money. They're faster than me by a long shot and cooler.
Senator Olson.
I'd just like to say that there's a blood drive in the CSU ballroom tomorrow held by Fraternity and Sorority Life. It goes a long way. You don't realize it, but it saves lives. So if you have a possibility to give blood, please do. Thank you. Wait, did I say
Yeah.
Oh.
Saves lives.
Sorority
Scott Wilcox, do you have an announcement?
Thank you, Speaker Andrew. I have a few things as always. I tell people all the time, whether it's the fraternity and sorority life community or this group, I get to work with the most talented and motivated students that we have on campus. There are people who want to be here, who want to be engaged in the university community, and who want to make a difference on campus. And so I want to thank you for that. You still have 1 technical week left in your service as members of the 93rd Student Government. That being said, you've heard me talk about legacy all year long. And so while you've got 1 technical year left, you've probably got still a good 2 to 3 weeks if they're still working on a project to bring those projects to closure. Don't want you to think that within the next week you have to drop it all, okay? So some of you have put in a lot of hard work to get some projects done. Want to encourage you to bring those to a closure so that you can solidify that legacy piece before the full academic year wraps up. The student fee packet is sitting in Dr. Jones's inbox for his recommendation to the president. And so that is ready to go. I, as well as President Colleran and Senator Reyes, attended a budget sub-meet yesterday. The university is facing a not very pretty picture, y'all. And so they are seeking still feedback on budget reduction, possibilities and things like that. So please check in with President Colleran or Senator Reyes to learn more about what was shared at that meeting yesterday. The conversation's not very rosy. And so everybody's being asked for feedback and they can share details that they won't need to get into on the floor, but please visit with them about that. Again, I am been pleased to be able to work with you all. Continue to ask questions and I look forward to working with the 94th as well. So thank you very much.
Vice President Copley.
I forgot to mention this in my officer report, but I did have a brief 10-minute meeting with VP-elect for next year, and we did talk about a couple of things. So I know we technically only have a week left, but some of you might still have your projects left. Some of you still might need help, or some of you might have some things that we've done as your cabinet that you've liked that you want to continue next year. So I do plan on meeting with President-elect and VP-elect, both me and President Colleran, maybe together or separately, depending on our schedule. And if any of you have anything that you want us to share, please let me know, specifically regarding different priorities that you guys might have next year, because at the end of the day, although student government like 93rd might be over, at the end of the day, you guys are still students, your priority still matters, and that is why we are here. So if you have any important points that you want me to take forward with VP-elect or President-elect, please let me know while I'm the Vice President. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. And
Was it up? Okay, cool.
Okay. Any questions for VP Caffley?
Okay. I also announced the speaker vacancy. It is due noon on Tuesday. With that, you have a motion? 2 Tuesdays from now. You have a motion?
the attendance has not changed for Senate meetings, so I motion to void roll call.
Do we have any seconds? Any dissents? Excellent. Yes.
That's a really big announcement that you just.
Yes, it is.
And it's a high stakes one for the next year. The speaker vacancy will be filled 2 weeks from today.
Yes.
Okay, and the same application process will happen through MavLife. People who are interested can apply. They will need to do so by noon on the Tuesday before the election. And then the confirmation will take place by the Senate at that meeting 2 weeks from today. It takes a 60% vote of the Senate to confirm a speaker. So that is a big thing that needs to be shared widely. And again, through MavLife, the application will be available. So.
All right, seeing no other announcements and seeing that we have adjourned roll call, I adjourn.
No, I thought we were supposed to adjourn at 5 o'clock.
Shut up!
Point of
Tyler.
order according to Robert's rules.
Shut up!
I did say it would adjourn at
Shut up.
5 p.m.
Silence from you.
Therefore, it cannot
Shut
adjourn
up.
before
I'm
5
talking.
p.m.
That means you have to go.
Isn't it for my bag?
Did I? No, it's here.
Yeah, I got egg student of the year.
Then guys, I'm gonna miss you all next year.
Sneha.
Shut up.
Sneha.
Whoa. Don't make me cry.
I missed you so late, but I'll miss you. Okay, she'll start crying. I'm not gonna say.
You're not.
I know where you live.
You're my neighbor.
You know where I live and I know where you live.
I see you understand.
I like it when you send me.
Oh my gosh, we're graduating.
I think it'd be funny if I got it.
I don't want the dang coconut one. It's so
Dare
bad.
Sneha.
I mean,
This isn't funny anymore. I know where you live. As we're neighbors. As we're neighbors.
You get my email back?
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna do anything
Get
about
me
it.
out of here.
for commenting.
Daddy, I won't be at Taco Bell.
Hey, listen, you're pretty much done, so.
Wait a minute.
Anyways, I came up because like I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I got a Master of Fine Arts in
So sad.
Communication. It's a 3-year program, so.
He was doing us the last time.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Ashton.
Please.
Tyler.
Brian.
I got this. I told Nick about it. And I
Yeah.